I know most of you have heard that taking a lot of sugar can cause diabetes. In fact, our parents have said this over and over and over again. But you see, the fact that you've heard this thing times without number does not necessarily make it true. So today the question is, can sugar alone by itself cause diabetes? But before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button. Okay, hit the like button and kindly share this video. And so the whole truth and nothing but the truth is that sugar alone and by itself cannot cause diabetes. Guys, please hold on before you come at me. Please calm down. I need you to digest what I just said, just as you're about to digest this video. Sugar alone and by itself cannot cause diabetes. You see, the impression that if you take in anything that is sweet would automatically cause diabetes is actually a misunderstanding of how the disease works. What do I mean? Now let's break down diabetes. There are two types of diabetes. Number one, we have type 1 diabetes, which is autoimmune. Now, autoimmune simply means that your body is fighting against itself. If you take in anything that contains carbohydrates, okay, eventually it is broken down your body into sugar. So you take in banku, kenke, chosafi, rice is broken down into sugar. Now the sugar in your blood increases. There's an organ in your body called pancreas. Pancreas produces a certain hormone called insulin. Now insulin enters your bloodstream and then brings down your sugar level. Okay. Now if for some reason your body says that he doesn't like the cells that are producing the insulin, okay, it tends to attack the pancreas so that the cells producing the insulin cannot produce the insulin. That is what we call autoimmune. And this has nothing to do with how much sugar the person takes. It can even happen to children. And so basically, that is what type 1 diabetes is. It is autoimmune. Okay, so your body is fighting against itself, and so the pancreas that is producing the insulin that can regulate the amount of sugar in your blood is not being produced because your body is attacking that particular organ. And so when we take your blood sample and we check your sugar level, we notice that your sugar is high. That is type 1 diabetes. The second type of diabetes is called type 2 diabetes. Now, for type 2 diabetes, it is not as easy as it sounds, okay? Because for you to get type 2 diabetes, it's not just about sugar. Sugar is not the direct cause of type 2 diabetes. In fact, it is a combination of several factors. So for instance, if the person has a family history of diabetes, the person's father, mother was diabetic, if the person is eating too much, for that matter, the person is overweight or obese, if the person is not exercising, if all these factors come into play, then it can cause type 2 diabetes. So you see, sugar alone by itself is not a direct cause of diabetes. So for instance, if you have two people here, Kofi and then Amma has a family history of diabetes. Mother, father is diabetic. She's eating too much. She's obese. She doesn't exercise. She is at risk of type 2 diabetes. Kofi, on the other hand, doesn't have a family history of diabetes. Even though both of them are eating sugar, Kofi exercises, checks his weight. He is not likely to have type 2 diabetes. Okay? So, the point I'm making is that for you to get type 2 diabetes, it is a combination of several factors. Family history, your diet, your weight, and whether or not you are exercising. But you must understand that your body uses sugar for energy. So anything that you eat, your body converts it to glucose before it uses it. Ideally, sugar is not supposed to be in your blood excessively. Okay? That is why your body produces the insulin to bring down the sugar level, regulate the amount of sugar. The sugar is supposed to be in your cells, not in your blood. So in summary, for type 2 diabetes, okay, the reason why usually you have elevated amount of sugar in your blood whenever you check is because, unlike type 1 diabetes where we said that it's autoimmune, your body is attacking your pancreas, and so your pancreas is unable to produce the insulin. For type 2 diabetes, that is not the case. Your pancreas is fine. There's nothing wrong with the pancreas. It is producing the insulin. However, the cells that is supposed to receive sugar that is being brought by the insulin is creating a bit of resistance. So they said there's insulin resistance. Okay, that is what actually causes type 2 diabetes. Like I said, it is an interplay of several factors: family history, overweight, diet, and lack of exercise. All these things come into play to cause type 2 diabetes. So guys, sugar alone by itself cannot cause diabetes. I'm sure I've answered your question. And so guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. In fact, you can share with me whatever you know regarding this topic. Let's learn together. But please don't forget to subscribe. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Kindly share this video to everyone, and kindly hit the like button. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.